What if the key to transforming Atlanta's future lay hidden beneath its very streets? For decades, an enormous 50-acre expanse, known simply as the Gulch, sat sunken in the heart of downtown, a hollowed-out remnant of Atlanta's railroad past, bypassed by modern progress. Framed by the soaring Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the State Farm Arena, this gaping void represented both a physical and symbolic disconnect in Atlanta's urban fabric. It was a place of unrealized potential, a missing link that kept the city from truly functioning as a cohesive whole. Now, after years of debate, design, and deal-making, this forgotten space is finally awakening. Ambitious plans are taking shape to transform the Gulch into a vibrant district of homes, offices, entertainment, and public spaces. A new urban core for Atlanta. Today, let's delve into Atlanta's $5 billion Centennial Yards megaproject, one of the most ambitious urban redevelopments currently underway in the United States. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button and like this video, as it's the best way to support this channel. For decades, a vast 50-acre void known as the Gulch sat sunken beneath the streets of downtown Atlanta, a paradox at the heart of a growing global city. Once a bustling railroad nexus in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the Gulch gradually fell into decline with the rise of highways and the collapse of passenger rail. By the 1970s, it had become little more than a patchwork of surface parking and crumbling infrastructure. Yet its location remained enviable. Steps from Mercedes-Benz Stadium, State Farm Arena, and the Georgia World Congress Center, and directly adjacent to MARTA's central hub. Despite its potential, the Gulch was long seen as a broken link in Atlanta's urban fabric, an inaccessible, underutilized space dividing rather than uniting the city's core. Over the years, countless proposals came and went, from sports facilities to grand transit hubs. But it wasn't until 2018 that real momentum emerged. That year, Los Angeles-based CIM Group, alongside local partners including Atlanta Hawks owner Tony Ressler, secured development rights. Backed by a landmark public-private deal and a nearly $2 billion tax incentive package, the vision for Centennial Yards was born, an ambitious effort to reclaim the Gulch and transform it into a vibrant, connected downtown district. Centennial Yards is massive in both scale and ambition. Spanning approximately 50 acres and covering more than 8 million square feet of new construction, it is designed to be a dynamic mixed-use district. The development will ultimately include over 4 million square feet of office space, over 1,000 hotel rooms, 1,000 residential units, and a wide array of retail, dining, and entertainment venues. Estimated at a total cost of $5 billion, the project is proceeding in phases, with full completion targeted for 2030. It is intended to create a seamless, vibrant environment where people can live, work, and play, an urban core befitting a world-class city. Design is central to Centennial Yards' appeal. The project is being crafted as a walkable, human-scale district that blends contemporary architecture with thoughtful public spaces. Wide pedestrian promenades, outdoor plazas, green spaces, and an inviting street grid will reconnect parts of downtown that for decades were physically and visually divided. Among the project's signature features is the Steel Bridge, a striking 500-foot pedestrian span that crosses over the active rail lines below. More than just an elevated walkway, the revamped bridge will serve as a grand civic connector, linking Centennial Olympic Park and the downtown core on the east with Mercedes-Benz Stadium and Atlanta's West Side neighborhoods. Designed with expansive views, seating areas, and landscaped elements, the revamped steel bridge will provide a vital public space in its own right. Public amenities will play an equally transformative role. At the heart of the development, an 8-acre entertainment district is set to become a major cultural draw. Anchoring this hub will be a new 5,300-seat live music venue operated by Live Nation, bringing nationally touring acts to the city and establishing a premier mid-size performance space for Atlanta's vibrant music scene. Adjacent to it, Cosm, a 70,000 square foot immersive digital venue, will offer cutting-edge, dome-based visual experiences, blending entertainment, sports viewing, and interactive media in a format unlike anything else in the region. Complementing these anchors will be hotels, curated dining, boutique retail, and nightlife designed to activate the district around the clock. Importantly, the flexible architecture and public spaces of Centennial Yards are being designed to host major civic events and serve as a dynamic gathering place for the city's evolving cultural life. Building Centennial Yards is a remarkable engineering challenge. The site lies up to 40 feet below surrounding streets, with active freight rail lines still operating beneath much of the footprint. Rather than burying this infrastructure, the project is constructing a multi-level environment, effectively building an entire new city above the existing rail corridors. This involves highly complex structural solutions, including massive concrete deck systems, deep reinforced foundations, and phased construction designed to allow rail service to continue uninterrupted throughout the build. The phased approach is also strategic, allowing the district to evolve in response to market demand. The first major vertical components, the Mitchell, a 304-unit residential building, and the 292-room Hotel Phoenix, are now nearing completion. Work is also advancing rapidly on key public and entertainment features. Meanwhile, the steel bridge revamp is underway. The bridge's deck will ultimately serve both as a vital pedestrian link and as a public space, with integrated landscaping and seating. As construction ramps up through 2025, these anchor attractions, along with additional residential and office phases, are on track to position Centennial Yards as a centerpiece of Atlanta's 2026 FIFA World Cup experience and beyond. Centennial Yards represents one of the largest public-private partnerships in American urban development. The $5 billion project is financed through a combination of private investment led by CIM Group and local partners, alongside a controversial but ultimately approved public incentive package. In 2018, the Atlanta City Council authorized nearly $2 billion in tax increment financing, which allows future property tax revenues from the site to be reinvested into the project. Supporters argue this is a wise investment that will catalyze billions in economic activity, but critics worry about public risk and the opportunity costs of such incentives. Regardless, this funding structure has enabled the project to move forward at a scale that would have been otherwise impossible. No project of this magnitude proceeds without controversy. Affordable housing remains a key concern. While developers pledged that 20% of residential units would be reserved as affordable, early phases, such as the Mitchell, have instead opted to pay fees rather than include on-site affordable units, prompting criticism from housing advocates who stress the importance of true mixed-income communities to counter gentrification. Transportation is another debated issue. Despite Centennial Yards' proximity to MARTA's 5 Points station, which is also undergoing a major transformation, the project does not include the long-envisioned multimodal passenger terminal, a missed opportunity, some argue, to establish a transformative regional transit hub. Lastly, skepticism persists around the project's tax incentive structure. Whether the significant public investment will yield commensurate long-term benefits remains a point of public scrutiny, underscoring the importance of transparency as Centennial Yards progresses. Despite these challenges, the potential benefits of Centennial Yards are immense. Economically, the project is expected to generate tens of thousands of construction jobs and thousands of permanent jobs in sectors such as hospitality, retail, entertainment, and corporate services. It will expand the city's tax base, spur tourism, and attract new businesses to downtown. Socially and culturally, Centennial Yards promises to knit the city back together, providing public spaces, cultural venues, and a vibrant urban core that Atlanta has historically lacked. By creating a true live-work-play environment, the project can help shift the city toward a more walkable, transit-connected future. Most importantly, Centennial Yards positions Atlanta as a global city. With the 2026 FIFA World Cup on the horizon and Atlanta's growing stature as a technology and creative hub, the project will serve as a showcase to international visitors and investors alike. The next few years will be pivotal for Centennial Yards. Major components, the entertainment district, public plazas, and new office and residential towers, are on track for completion by 2026, positioning the development as a global showcase during the FIFA World Cup. While 2026 will mark its debut, the district's full evolution will unfold through 2030 and beyond. More than a physical transformation, Centennial Yards could catalyze broader urban change, spurring investment in adjacent neighborhoods and reviving long-stalled transit ambitions. Just as critically, it will test Atlanta's ability to foster inclusive growth and ensure the benefits of revitalization reach all communities. From a sunken rail yard to a rising downtown district, Centennial Yards signals a bold new chapter in Atlanta's evolution, one with the power to reshape the city's global image. But as the skyline rises, one question lingers. Will this megaproject truly unite Atlanta, or deepen the divides it aims to bridge? Leave a reply in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.